Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Daniel Ramsey here today, and we're going to be talking about how to structure a seven-figure business in less than 90 days without losing money on bad hires or training your competition. Now, highly successful agents choose us. Tristan Ahumada, we all know him. He's Lab Coat Agents founder, co-founder, has 3 of our virtual assistants helping everything from ISA, prospecting, to creating marketing content. A really great guy. Nolly Williams is basically a speaker that travels around the country and the world speaking to real estate teams and teaching them how to increase the number of units that they sell every single year. I really like that guy. Ben Kinney, he's a monster up in the Northwest, has more than 30 of our virtual assistants, helping them from everything from administrative stuff to prospecting to just running his entire organization, that marketing machine that is what he's done. Ken Wemberly is a great example. He's a very organized and structured guy, and I really appreciate how process-driven he is. He has 2 of our virtual assistants, and they report to his in-house physical assistant, and he's the #1 commercial agent for Keller Williams and does a really great job with his virtual assistants. We all know Tim and Julie Harris, the #1 largest coaching company in the US to real estate people. They have a podcast. They offer a lot of great stuff. They have 12 of our virtual assistants. Lisa Archer, who we're going to talk about today, because she's actually structured a really amazing 7-figure agent business. We're going to talk about some of the strategies that she uses her virtual assistants for. Andrew and Angela Duncan, they're in Florida, Remax couple. And what's cool about them is they're on track to do 1,600 real estate transactions. So some of the largest names in the real estate world use us, MyOutDesk, and we're going to dive into some of their strategies today on this webinar. So I'm super excited. After doing this for 14 years, here's what I've learned. You can build a business from just 1 or 2 lead sources, just 1 or 2, because all the leads can be traced upstream to just a handful of predictable sources. You can generate good listing leads and clients consistently with just 2 or 3 processes and 1 good virtual assistant. Now, there are 3 patterns agents who achieve their dream lifestyle have in common that if you model, you can get rid of a lot of headaches, uncertainty, and guesswork. And here's the beauty of it. Any agent can do this stuff. Now, listen, there's a hard way. We all know it, riding the roller coaster of the real estate business, going through endless feast and famine cycles, losing thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours on the hire and fire cycle, trying to build a team, investing lots of money in technology, buying leads, people, and marketing, only to see marginal results at best. You work your own lifestyle, losing out on time with family and friends and loved ones, not making memories, not having regular fun. The idea of a balanced life sounds a little bit like sci-fi. I'd like you to meet Toril. She was struggling to find consistency in her business, riding the real estate roller coaster, and then realized if you don't have an assistant, you are one. She started building a team which included virtual assistants. Last year, she did 170 transactions, $60 million in volume. And you'll see in a little bit why she says now, anything that can be done virtually should be done virtually. If you want the easy way to set up predictable streams of new listings without all of the headaches, we have 3 secrets for you. Secret number 1, agents are getting scammed by the real estate lead generation sub-industry. Secret number 2, you can get good listing leads for less than $2,000 a month, $1,000 if you had to. Secret number 3 is you can build a predictable business without hijacking your entire life. I'd like to introduce you to Howard Taggart. He's the current founder of Ylopo, and he's transforming the way quality lead generation is working for agents. And he had to say this: the annual volume of home sales doesn't change much, but the number of leads we're producing in the industry is exponential. That's a big problem. There's a disconnect. At the end of the day, there are only a certain number of transactions that are gonna happen in a given realtor's markets. Yet, we're producing exponential number of leads. Here's what's happening. real estate agents are getting scammed. The leads are being daisy chained. The number of homes sold annually doesn't swing too much, but the number of leads being sold is literally climbing exponentially. There's a massive disconnect between what's available in real estate agents and what the sub-lead generation industry says there is. When you look at the macro number, most real estate lead sub-generation industries is being financed by the agent's repeat and referral business. I'm going to give you an example here. On average, when somebody registers online, they register 3 different websites. And each of those websites sell that lead 3 or 4 times. So one lead can be sold literally to 12 real estate agents. That's secret number 1. Secret number 2 is you can get good listing leads for less than $2,000 a month, $1,000 if you had to. And do you want lots of leads or high quality leads? See, the best leads are strong intent, high probability. Okay, secret number 2. Internet leads aren't the only leads out there. Strong intent means showing real consumer behavior. For instance, driving around neighborhood in the minivan, mapping out open houses. First-time buyers at a 35-year all-time low. But approximately 40% of buyers also are sellers. They got to sell their home before they buy another one. High probability means they have real motivation. I'm going to introduce you to Chris Suarez. He refined the open house process to net him no less than 2 new clients per open house. This is what he did. He moved from one city to another city. So he moved not only once, but twice as a real estate professional. So he's literally been in real estate in 3 different markets. And last year, he did 225 deals using this one strategy as a core driver. We're going to share that strategy today on this webinar. It's broker open house process, and he calls it the 6 Ps. And I'll show you that 7 days of promotion right now. On day 1, he selects an open house. Day 2, he posts that house online, obtains a call list, mails invites to hundreds of homes around him. On day 3, posts that online again, begins calling the neighborhoods, signs go in the yard. Day 4, posts again online, continues to call the neighborhood, invites the database, everybody in his database, goes through the sign calls and open houses and invites anybody that could be or might be interested in the open house. Day 5, he posts online again. This time he boosts the social media post on Facebook, prepares an open house folder, like with market stats, comps, and flyers, post it online again on day 6, boost it again on social media, and then he door knocks. On day 7, if you didn't do the door knocks, he does it again, and then he sets up a minimum of 7 signs. And this one strategy caused 225 deals for him last year. Now, Lisa Archer is a client of ours, client of MyOutDesk, and she started using this exact same strategy in 2016. By the end of the year, 25% of her business came from this one strategy. She did 165 deals in 2016, so 41 deals from this silly, simple strategy. She has 3 virtual assistants with MyOutDesk, and she uses those virtual assistants for the entire process, short of door knocking and sitting the open house. Now, Lisa takes it to a new level with her ISA VA's circle prospecting. So she has her virtual assistant call the neighborhood prior to the open house, when the open house goes under contract, and after the open house. Both Chris and Lisa use this hybrid team for running this strategy right now. Lisa has quit traditional farming completely and now cracks new neighborhoods open by circle prospecting a broker listing and sitting another broker's listings open house. So every time she has 7 offices across the country, 3 of our virtual assistants, and every single time she opens a new office or decides to go in a new neighborhood, this is the one strategy she employs. Secret number 3 is you can build a predictable business without hijacking your entire life. Tony Robbins said this: if you want to achieve success, All you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. Here's the 3 patterns, predictable patterns of success for a real estate person. Predictable pattern number 1 is you have to master time and productivity. Most of you on this call have already figured this out. It means you have to prospect and do dollar productive activity. Predictable pattern number 2 is you have to hire and build a team. This is where most agents struggle and hit a ceiling. This is where you go farther and faster, and how you build a predictable business without hijacking your entire life. And you get off that roller coaster and start scaling predictably. Predictable pattern number 3 is you have to have leadership and vision. You have to focus on culture, leadership, and the community. I'll give you an example. The normal real estate person might measure success in how many transactions they've done or what their GCI is. But people who have figured out secret number 3 and predictable pattern number 3 in leadership and vision, they count success on how many families they've served. How many people have we found a home for and made possible in our community? That's an example of pattern number 3, leadership and vision. Here's some other, basically some other advice around hiring. Don't try to hire somebody to be Superman or Wonder Woman, because that just doesn't work. Hire with a specific outcome in mind. Know exactly what you're going to take off your plate forever, or know exactly the revenue producing process that you will be implementing, just like Lisa and Chris. Keep your new hire focused on fulfilling that one outcome until it's working, and only then add on to their plate, or make another hire and keep scaling. Now, I know this feels maybe like drinking water out of a faucet, but we've got this down to a science. I want to introduce something called business in a box. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get a virtual professional, somebody from us, exclusive to you, meaning your person 100%, full-time. We vet them, we do a background check. We're basically doing an FBI grade background check on them. And then we verify not only their experience, but also their expertise and their current employment. Meaning, if you're going to hire a marketing person from us, we're going to find you a marketing awesome. They're going to have great experience. They're going to have third-party expertise that's verifiable. And they're going to spend 2 or 3 or 4 years currently with their current employment doing marketing tasks. So this is what we call the 3 E's. Then we're going to handle all the payroll, all the benefits, all the medical, and all you have to do is pay 1 flat monthly fee. Not only this, is we're going to provide you with Chris's open house strategy. Then we're going to give you Lisa's boom marketing strategy. We've got a neighborhood niche from Joel, and we also have Michael Mayer's ultimate Facebook post. So we're going to give you the virtual assistant who's been proven, who has the 3 E's, plus all of the strategies you're going to need to implement. You'll be able to get time-robbing tasks off your plate forever. You're going to get hours of revenue productive time back every single day. And you're going to start seeing stability in your business. You're going to get predictability in growing your business, unlocking consistent streams of new listings on a monthly and a weekly basis. You're going to know a proven process are being implemented for you, even if you're busy or unavailable. You're also going to be able to get rid of feeling like you're on that roller coaster of real estate, losing your entire life and weekends to your business and your clients, wasting thousands of dollars on leads, marketing, and ideas that simply don't work or don't add money in your bank. You're going to remove that uneasy feeling when you're not working, because you'll know that your business is generating processes are being implemented for you. The hair pulling out process of finding and hiring a team, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore. What you're going to get is a virtual assistant. Total cost is $17.47 a month. We're also going to give you a 90-day launch. So this is going to help you get twice the results 3 times faster, because we have a proven process. Dedicated launch coach, so there's somebody that's going to help you launch that virtual assistant, and hands-on onboarding so you can see success quickly. You don't have to worry about making a lot of time. You don't have to wonder what to do next. You'll primarily need to train on your preferences, not skills. So you're going to get the $1747 virtual assistant. We're going to give you a 90-day launch. It's a value of $997. And it's all going to be packaged up nicely and neatly just for you. So who has this worked for? Real estate agents looking to add their team, real estate entrepreneurs with teams who want to grow their GCI, team leaders who need to grow the production of the office, real estate agents who already have an assistant now but need to start leveraging that assistant and accelerating growth. Now, if all this did was get hours of revenue productive time and personal time back, would that be worth it? If you could predictably generate more listings every month, would that be worth it? If all this did was take you off that real estate roller coaster and start giving you predictability, would that be worth it? Now, you have two options here. The first option is go cheap as possible and don't do anything. That wouldn't incentivize us, MyOutDesk, to stack value. The second option requires a little bit higher investment, but in exchange, we can devote more resources and guarantee your success. Here's what you do. If you jump on www.myoutdesk.com/start, we've got a $297 special. It's a deposit for getting started with Business in a Box. Now that deposit, if it doesn't work or we're not a fit or you're not a fit, that deposit is 100% guaranteed. We will refund it if it's not a fit for you. But what else do you need? You need some tools. So that $297 gives you bonus number one. We have a partnership with Sales Dialer. They have a 3-line system. We're going to give it to you for free for 90 days. That's a $318 value. What else? You need the data and the list. We've also got a partnership with Agent Circle Prospecting, and you're going to get that for free for 90 days also at $117 value. Now, you have the first option, which is to do nothing and not take a leap of faith, which honestly is 100% risk-free. There's no risk. The second option is pony up this small investment today and see all the value you're going to get in return. Take a shot. What's different about us? We have a plan and a vision. There are a lot of options, so you're not stuck. We have a process to get you through this, and there's proof that it works. You're going to do this now or later. You're going to start building a team now or later. But if you do it with us, we've got all this business in a box and some free bonuses. Now, RealVolve is a CRM. And if you mention business in a box and you go to that website, we also are going to give you 90 days free of that CRM, $267 value. So here's the website, myoutdesk.com/start. And again, the $297 deposit, we're going to schedule a meeting with you. We're going to deep dive into your business. We're going to do a consultation. We're going to give you all the business in a box tools for free for 90 days, plus a virtual assistant who's got the 3 E's, experience, employed, and expertise. But that's not all. Just for joining us today, if you go to myoutdesk.com/launch, we've got a free gift for you. It's got all the checklists, all the job descriptions, all the processes to create a 7-figure business in the next 90 days, regardless if you hire us or not. This is a free gift for just joining us for this 20-30-minute webinar. But if you want to start transforming your life today, getting all those tasks off your plate or generating a ton more revenue, jump on our website, myoutdesk.com/start. Put your $297 deposit, and we'll reach out within 24 hours and set up a free consultation just for you. Again, if this isn't a fit, we'll refund the money. But this is our deposit for getting started with MyOutDesk. Appreciated your time today. Thanks for coming and joining us on our webinar on how to structure a 7-figure business in just 90 days.